Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's pick a card reading. In this reading we're going to be looking at what your special person was thinking the last time they saw you. Okay, or the last time that you spoke. What were their thoughts about you? So all I need you to do is choose one of these three piles. We have pile 1 with the Hermitite, pile 2 with the, oh my goodness, what's it called again? Why has that slipped my mind? I don't think it's jade. Is it jade? It might be a jade point. I don't know why it's skipped. And this was always my mystery crystal, number 3. So take as long as you need to make your choice. Feel free to pause the video here. Get yourself nice and comfortable. And once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. You'll also find the link there to my website. So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link is there for you. Okay, so let's get on into your reading. Click the timestamp and I'll see you there. Okay, group number 1 in the Hermitite group. Let's take a look at what your person was thinking the last time they saw you. Okay, flexible. Loyal heart. Daughter spirit. I feel like this one is, I feel like all of these cards are meant to be upright. I don't know why. Just go with me. Confidence is your key to success. And then Pluto, rebirth. Wow, okay. How they saw you, what they were thinking about you. Okay. There's a lot of fixed sign energy coming through here. Scorpio and Leo specifically. But the other fixed signs, Aquarius and Taurus, may be prominent in your chart or maybe in theirs. So it's strange because there's something about being, again, very fixed, very stubborn, but then also very flexible, malleable, easy to go along with. So a bit of a mix going on here. So maybe they thought that you were just going along with them and that you were kind of being easy breezy with them in a sense. But then, I don't know, maybe they sensed that there was something more going on with Pluto. Like they feel like you've gone through some kind of change here. And it's a big change. It's a deep change. It's not something that's necessarily on the outer appearance. I mean, it could be as well, but there's something about what's gone on for you on a deeper level has shifted. They can see that, they sense that, and there's something that they thought. Like I see them thinking, they're still the same in this way, but they've changed in this way. So there's definitely some level of growth they see that you've taken, and maybe that you are more spiritual than you were previously. And you're more spiritually open to things. Maybe you were closed off before, but it feels like, this is why I feel like it's meant to be upright, this one. It feels like there's a sense of openness here. Like they see you as being very open in a psychic, spiritual way. Whether you had a conversation like that or this is just their musings, their thoughts. But they do also feel like you are still loyal to them in some way, or that you're both loyal to each other. There's something about you feeling the same way. See the mirroring here with loyal heart. So I do feel like you actually had some very similar thoughts about each other once you'd parted ways or stopped communicating. Okay, like you both feel this intense attraction and bond to one another that's not easy to explain, but I feel like your person is starting to explain it maybe with spiritual things. Okay, maybe they've started to open their eyes to the spiritual world, or maybe you've helped to open their eyes to the spiritual world. I just need to cough 1 second. So, yeah, and then also confidence, like you came across as much more confident, maybe more assertive, but just sure of yourself and maybe very sure of your feelings. Maybe that's something that you weren't in one way before. So let's get some more information about their thoughts about you, the last time they saw you or the last time you spoke, whichever was most recent. Okay, what were their thoughts about you? The Emperor in reverse. 7 of Cups. The Strength card. The Hanged Man. Okay. We've got double Leo here. So Leo is a very, very strong sign. We've also got Aries, Aquarius. Now, something about the way that you communicated or the way that when you last saw each other, your person felt out of control in something. Like there's something about power here. Like maybe they feel like they need to feel in control of you or in control of the connection or the timing of when they express themselves. Like I just feel like there's like a micromanaging coming through here. But I feel like it's more on their side rather than yours. Okay, but the energy could be reversed. It could be you that's trying to micromanage it. But I'm seeing with them, it feels more like through a lack of self-control in other areas, they try to control other things or other people to make themselves feel better or to soothe themselves, to soothe their anxiety. But there's a confliction here. There's a lot of back and forth. There's clearly, very, very clearly passion. Like, so they feel incredibly attracted to you in a physical way. Okay. And they see you. Like, I just feel like the attraction they have for you is next level, and it's not something that they have experienced as intensely with other people. Okay, you may feel the same way, but it's definitely very, very intense what they feel, or what, the context of their thoughts at least. Now, in part, it's like they see you as having everything. Like the Seven of Cups can be like you have abundance, like, oh, you're ticking all of the boxes, everything I could want in a person. So there's that. But then there's also this need for them to be free. Okay, so it may be that this is wrong timing for your person. Okay, because they're not in the greatest spots. Okay, there's a weakness coming through here that they're thinking about. Like maybe even you, like you may be like their Achilles heel or their kryptonite. But they feel like they can't tie themselves down to you right now, or feel like they can be restricted in themselves right now. Okay, something about them needs to be free. Okay, so let's get a couple more tarot cards and then I will close out today with the Hidden Truth Oracle. What were their thoughts about you the last time they saw you or spoke? Oh, wow. The Ten of Cups. Knight of Cups. And the Hierophant. Whoa, okay. I don't know what you talked about or what like happened when you were together, but this is a lot. But this is all overwhelmingly positive, really, because Ten of Cups is like the happiest you can be. It's like emotionally you're fulfilled, you're in a good place. Knight of Cups, I feel like they realize their true feelings for you. Okay, they realize something. They realize that they have deeper feelings for you maybe than they realize themselves. Okay, something about your last conversation or connection has opened them up in some way. Now this may also be they're considering entering into a relationship with you. And now I don't say this lightly. This isn't something I just throw about here on this channel. I'm always straight to the point, as you regulars know me to be. Now this Hierophant is a commitment card, okay? Now it's not always about relationship commitment, obviously. Okay, that has many, many meanings. But it's about being committed and traditional, and it's Taurus energy, that fixed energy, focused on one thing. It's also about learning and development, higher learning and evolvement. So in one way, it may be that they do want to commit to you and they see themselves committing, maybe even marrying you. Okay, could be they see you as being wife or husband material. But this could also be that they see you can help them elevate in their growth, in their learning in some way. Like, I feel like they see you as incredibly wise, Group 1. They really do. They see you as wise. They see you as somebody that's come through a lot of struggle. But the fact that you've come to where you are now on the other side, they admire that about you. And I feel like, again, it's igniting their emotions. So yeah, there is this conflict about, maybe it's like they see you as the right person, but again, wrong timing perhaps. But let's see. Let's get the hidden truth from them to close this out for you. What's the hidden truth from your person? What did they think the last time they saw you or the last time they spoke to you? Interesting. I'm not available. I wish I had treated you better. I'm starting to understand our connection. Okay, and we've got a jumper. What do we have? Oh, we've got two. You speak to me through music and you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Wow, okay. So yeah, maybe this person ghosted you or they closed the door on you in some way. But here, yeah, there's something in where they don't feel like they're available for this relationship right now. So it may be that they're already in another relationship. Maybe the Hierophant is also signifying they're married. They could be. Or like I said, just not available. It might be that work is their priority, or children, family responsibilities. So many different things that could be on the table for them. Okay, that could also be what that Seven of Cups is representing. Lots of different options. They're not sure where to go, okay, at this moment. But they do have some regrets here. With the I wish I treated you better. They do. Something about, again, maybe the way they communicated or the fact that they ghosted if they did. Or they wish they could take back their words. There's something that they wish they could alter that happened previously because they don't feel very proud about the way they treated you. This could also be a reflection of them seeing how much you've grown and then them having that realization that, wow, you know, group one, you're so amazing and group one has leveled up in so many ways. I admire and respect that so much. I wish I treated them better, you know? But yeah, I'm starting to understand our connection. So I do feel your person, if they haven't been very spiritually open before, I feel like they're becoming that way. Okay, they're starting to see things. They're seeing the synchronicities through music especially. Okay, you speak to them through music. So yeah, what they feel for you, I mean, like I said, it's so intense. This can't be very easy for them to deal with at this moment. Not being available, but then feeling the intensity of what they do for you. Okay, and then it's like being reminded of you all the time with music. Like, I don't feel like they're searching for songs or anything. They're just, you know, have the radio on or their Spotify playlists. And you know how Spotify sometimes adds in like random ones or ones that you, like, it might be similar to the genre you're listening to. So it's something like that where it just comes to them and they're like, wow, why does every lyric make sense? Or it has your name in it or something. So yeah, there it is. There it is, group one. So please do feel free to let me know in the comments if this does resonate with you. I would love to know. And if you'd like to book a custom reading with me, the link is also below for you. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day, group one. Take good care. Okay, group number two and the Jade Point crystal. Let's take a look into what your person was thinking the last time they either saw you or spoke to you last, whichever one was last. Okay, so we've got Milk and Honey, TikTok, the fifth chakra, Balanced Spirituality and Practicality, and then Descendant. Okay. Let's see. Now, I feel like your person was very changeable with their thoughts about you. Like, I don't feel like anything was set in stone here. Yeah, so I feel like they may have changed their mind a couple of times here. I just feel like I'm missing a card. Am I missing a card here? No. Okay. Anyway. Now we've got Pisces here as the main sign that's come through. So you could resonate with Pisces energy. They could. I feel like, I mean, we've got Milk and Honey there, which is such a beautiful card. I mean, look, we've got the rainbow, we've just got the milk and honey, we've got a really sweet little elephant bathing in the milk and the honey and just loving life, enjoying life. So, okay. Yeah, I feel like that's how they were viewing you. Like, you seem to be in a really good place. Yeah, I'm seeing a physical glow up here. Like, they feel like you've changed your appearance. You look much better, much prettier or more handsome than before. Yeah, they feel like you've been taking care of yourself, very good care of yourself, and it shows. Okay, but they also feel like you've got this enjoyment and zest for life and that you're enjoying yourself in some way. Oh, whacking the camera there. So yeah, it may be that maybe previously they've seen you in a darker place because it feels like there's a transition here and they see that you've gone through. Okay, or maybe you've just gone from feeling happy but to feeling super happy. I don't know. Maybe that's because you were in their company as well. Now we've got the Descendant invitation. So I don't know if your last meeting or conversation, you asked them to do something, like you asked to meet them. Okay, that could be like, yeah, I feel like that's what it is. I mean, it could be the other way around. The energies can always intermix. It could be them that invited you somewhere. That could be the last conversation or meeting you had. But for me, it feels more like the beginning, like more, or rather, more like you may have invited them. It feels like they wanted to say yes to whatever it was. Maybe they did say yes, okay? But if they said no, it feels like they didn't want to say no to whatever it was. Yeah, now, because it may have been about timing, TikTok. Okay, it may, yeah, there's a little bit of impatience coming through here, a little bit of pressure. So they may have felt like you put a bit of pressure on them, even if you actually didn't, group 2, but they may have just felt that or taken it that way. Interesting, okay. But the 5th chakra there, like I feel like they had more to say to you, but I don't understand why they truly held back here. But let's see, what were their thoughts about you the last time you either saw each other or spoke to each other? What were their thoughts about you? The Hangman. Four of Swords. Three of Coins. King of Swords. They don't seem to have been in the most receptive energy here. Like, I really feel like they gave you the cold shoulder, group 2. I do. Like, the King of Swords can be very cold and mean, blunt, rude even. You know, again, this could be the ghosting. They could have ghosted you. Four of Swords is like, nada, nothing, not engaging. It's very harsh energy. So it could be they turned down your offer or they just ignored your offer. But I feel like it's because they feel their hands were tied. The moment that you reached out or asked them or whatever it was where they cut you off, yeah, they felt like their hands were tied. They couldn't be there for you in some way or connect to you in some way. Now, it may be because, yeah, they're tied up in other things, the Three of Coins. Now, this could be a third-party situation. You know, it could be that they had other people that they needed to focus on. But it's Pentacle energy, so this could be work. Okay, it could be that they had some kind of work commitment or study commitment. Or this could be about them needing to learn some kind of lesson. Or they wanted to teach you a lesson, perhaps. Okay, let's just see what else is coming through about their thoughts. And then I will close out with the Hidden Truth Oracle deck. Okay, what were their thoughts about you the last time that you spoke or saw each other? Whichever one came last. The Fool. The Seven of Coins in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay. So this person isn't totally made of stone. I was starting to think they might be, but yeah, there is a softer side to them. And I feel like that might be this Pisces here. Maybe they've got like a water sign moon perhaps or something. But part of them did feel emotionally drawn back to the past, okay, when you last saw each other or connected. So yeah, you did get them thinking about the past, maybe reminiscing about when things were good between the two of you. Okay, so yeah, they do feel something for you. I will say that. But they were thinking that they can't put anything into this right now. They can't give you any of their time. They can't give you their energy. Okay, Seven of Coins reverse is like no effort, zero effort, nada, no more, nunca, right? I just feel like, yeah, they are needing to break free here in some way because they feel stuck and they need to take a leap of faith. And I get the sense that they feel like you kind of took a leap of faith with them, maybe reaching out to them or again asking them something, and that they respect like almost the courage and the impulsivity there and just the why not. Like, I don't feel like there's I don't see anything negative here, like again, negative things that they're thinking about you or anything. But at the same time, I just see them being very closed off, but then also I don't know, like kind of innocent in a way. There's an innocence, a sweet innocence coming through about them. I mean, I don't know if they're younger or they just have a very young spirit here, but yeah, I don't know. Something about being connected to you makes them feel young, which is interesting, but I feel like they enjoy that. But there's definitely a contrast, there's this emotionally being pulled back, but then it's their mind, okay? It's like, I feel like they have to tell themselves to stop. Okay, if this is an ex, for instance, like they don't want to feel emotion for you right now. They don't. They don't want to feel that. So they may have felt something when you reached out or asked them something, and then they decided, no, I don't want to deal with this. And their mind shut it off. And I'm getting like a pulsating now in the back of my throat. Really, really strong. Wow. Yeah, this person, my God, what's going on with their throat? I don't know whether they've actually got throat issues or this person has major communication issues. Okay, but let's just see what's the hidden truth coming through from them. What were their thoughts about you the last time you saw each other or spoke? Interesting. I'm not available. We need to let each other go. I wish I had treated you better. I know that I crossed the line with you. I am becoming a better person. Well, that's always nice to see. But okay, yeah. So, yeah, at the time when they spoke to you or saw you, they weren't available in some way. Like I said, either in a third party energy or they were just busy. Maybe they had plans with other people, with friends, or again, work commitments or something. So there was that. But then also here on a deeper level, they were thinking that you both need to let each other go. Okay, and this isn't just a simple you need to let me go. This is they realize they need to let you go as well. So in order to feel like they have to let you go, they must have been holding on. Okay, and so I do feel that that's the case. Emotionally, they're still connected to you, but their mind is telling them that they need to let go. They need to let you go and you need to let them go at this moment. Or again, at the time when you had this conversation. I wish I had treated you better. So they are having regrets. So that's something, at least. There is that level of compassion and consideration here where they're starting to see that, yeah, they wish they had treated you better previously. But they know that they crossed the line with you. They know that they went too far in something here, okay? Again, whether it was the way that they cut you off or, other ways in which they have behaved, they know that they have done wrong, okay? And they do regret that. But now they do want to become a better person. They're learning a lot and they're trying to evolve and improve in themselves here. So I feel like the fact that they're even thinking that in connection to you shows that they, really do put you up on this, not on a pedestal necessarily, but they admire you because of, like, you are helping them to become a better person. You're helping to shape them in a way. So yeah, there's definitely something really positive in that they feel that you've brought them. And I know that may not be much of a consolation for you in this moment, group 2. And just remember, this is just after the last meeting. Things will change, obviously, moving forwards. Or if you connect again, thoughts are never going to be exactly the same. But this is where they were at when you last spoke or last saw each other. So yeah, they're definitely wondering whether they can do better, whether they can evolve as a person. And, perhaps they think that you can be together again one day, but just at this moment, they're not ready or they're not available. Okay, so this is what I see for you, group 2. Please do feel free to let me know in the comments if this resonates with you. And if you'd like to book a personal custom reading with me, the link is also down below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take good care, group 2. Okay, group number 3. Let's take a look at your person and what they thought about you the last time they saw you or spoke to you. So whichever one came last, let's take a look. To be fair, imagine, appreciation, don't let your past hold you back, and then sensitize, Pisces. Okay. Yeah, a lot of Pisces energy coming through here with imagine. And, well, I'm seeing the South Node. Maybe you have the South Node in Pisces. Okay. but specifically Pisces and the card of imagination. But we've also got the card of Libra here, Taurus I see also. Okay. So first things first, they thought that you looked amazing. I will say that. They thought that you looked absolutely incredible. Like you've definitely leveled up. You've changed your appearance. You look wealthier, or maybe you just are wealthier than before. Or maybe you're just, they see you as better dressed specifically. So I don't know if like the clothes you were wearing, or maybe if this was a text, for instance, maybe this was like your updated WhatsApp picture or something. Like they were noticing something about the way that you dress. Okay. And especially if you're a divine feminine, they thought that you looked much, even more feminine than you have done previously. Okay, if you're a divine masculine, they could see you again being in more of a sort of feminine energy, looking softer in a way. Because the flowers there, maybe you're holding flowers or maybe wearing the colour pink or green in the picture. Could be. But they are very much appreciative of your beauty. Okay, they definitely view the way that you look as their type to a T. I really feel like that. And like they feel something on a spiritual and an emotional level with you. Okay, they were thinking that because with Pisces and imagination, wow, they just were in their element when they were with you. They just felt like they could be really comfortable. They could be themselves, because of all of this divine feminine energy. They felt like you really nurtured them. Okay, like if you were together, like you just enveloped them in your arms and they could relax and just be at one and be at peace. But if this was talking, I don't know, they could have been fantasizing about you. Maybe you were talking about something you want to do together one day, or some level of fantasy, or, they think that you were in that kind of, fantasy place. Maybe things got a little heated. Okay, or maybe this was just talking more along the lines of, the future, thinking about the future, or artistic things. This could be music. Maybe you sent each other a music link or something, or a piece of art, or something even that would make you smile. Now we have to be fair, which is, Libra energy. So they did think that you were also very fair to them in some way. Okay, so which is quite nice. So the way that they treated you, they either feel like you reciprocated that or that you came across as very balanced. Okay, you didn't seem like, you're over or underbalanced. You seem like you're in a very secure and good place. If somewhat a little bit dreamy at points, maybe delusional, maybe. That might be for some of you. And if you're self-aware enough to accept it, if that's the case, we can all have our moments. So... But at the same time, they thought that you were pretty grounded as a whole and seemed pretty chill. Now we've got the South Node here, past energy. So, I don't know whether this was that you brought up an ex, okay, or there was some kind of chat about the past or past exes. Could be. But there's something, they do feel like maybe... you're stuck in the past about something. So maybe there's something that you keep talking about, that you keep bringing up to them that happened previously, that they're noting here. Interesting. Let's just see what else is coming through here. What were their thoughts about you the last time you saw each other or the last time you spoke? What were their thoughts about you? What were their thoughts about you, group 3, the last time you saw each other or spoke? 2 of Swords. 6 of Coins. Okay. Interesting. The Moon. Again, look at all this Pisces. 8 of Wands. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they felt like you may have been hiding something from them. Like you may have brought certain things up, but they also feel like, you were hiding something. Again, this may not be the case. This is just their thoughts. But with the Moon card here and all this Pisces, that they just don't feel like you were either straight up honest with them or maybe that, you were lying to them about something. Maybe like you were saying things to big up their ego, for instance. You were trying to be overly nice to them and they don't believe it, especially if they have low self-esteem. Or they just think that, you were keeping something to yourself here. Maybe your feelings. Maybe you weren't very expressive of your feelings to them. But the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, look, they definitely see you being on this upward trajectory here. Like I said, you could have come into a lot of money. You could have worked really hard for more money, or something about your financial standing and about your luck as a whole. Like they see you going through like a lucky cycle or a positive upward cycle. Even if you don't feel that way, they see you that way. Because it's all about how others see us in terms of, our perceptions can be so very, very different to what others are. And not that it's not about other people's perceptions, except for right now, this is what you're wanting to know, right? If you want to know, this is it. So they see you as being very lucky. But there's something, I don't know, maybe they're unsure about how it's happened. Maybe they feel like you've kept some information as to how you've made your money or how you've changed, okay? Something about, they feel like you're withholding from them. You've been withholding from them something. They do. But then also here with this Eight of Wands, like something about slowing down. They feel like, or they were thinking either you were moving too quickly or that you were moving too slowly. Okay, you'll know which one it is. Okay, hopefully. But something about the movement being off. And then the Two of Swords. Yeah, they were definitely conflicted about you. It's almost like the stakes feel higher to them because you seem to have raised your game. And they're noticing that. And so they feel like they're more conflicted about you because, again, the stakes have been raised. They see you as a higher prize. So now they feel more confused. Because they may have felt like they had the power in some way previously. Whereas now, because of the way in which you've leveled up, they're not sure. And they may start to feel inferior towards this connection or towards you. And this could be them actually then taking it out on you in some way. But as a whole, I would say this is mostly positive in the sense like there's nothing that they can pinpoint. And this may even be their issue. Like they can't pinpoint anything like that's wrong, but they feel something is off. Something just doesn't feel right, or something is misfiring here, or something hasn't been revealed to them yet. Okay. So let's just get some hidden truth now to close out this reading for you. Hidden truth, what's coming through about your person? What did they think the last time they saw you or spoke to you? What were their thoughts, please? I left you before you could leave me. Interesting. So many things remind me of you. I want to be more than friends. I bet you do. I wish I had treated you better. That's been a running theme today. A lot of people having regrets at the moment, it seems. Okay. And I bury myself in work to forget you. Okay. Yeah. So they do. They want to be more than friends. I mean, maybe that's where you're at right now. Maybe this is a friendship you're asking about. Okay. And they are more attracted to you than that. They want to be more than that. They want to get deeper than that. Okay. But it may just be, maybe this is just where you're at right now. Maybe you've been together before, but maybe you're more at that kind of friendship or acquaintance level. But what they feel is much deeper than that. But at the same time, they also know that they've done something wrong here, because they wouldn't be having regrets of needing to treat you better if they hadn't have done something, right? So there's something they wish they had changed. They wish they had done better. Or they, in the sense of treating you, the way that they treated you. Maybe this was, about specifically the last time you were together. Like they wish that they'd given you more of their time, more of their affection, been sweeter or kinder to you, perhaps. But there is here this conflict. I left you before you could leave me. So I feel like they could be an avoidant attachment style. Like they could be a runner in a runner-chaser dynamic. Like they don't, like deep down, they don't want to be hurt by you. They could have been left previously. Sometimes it just takes one time for somebody to leave, for that person then to always feel inferior and think someone else is going to leave. And they can then be the one to always leave first. So they never have to go through that again. So this might be what's going on with your person here, group 3. Okay. Now, even though clearly they try to forget you, they bury themselves in work. Like they're focused on work, work, work. They try so hard to forget you, but then they're constantly reminded of you. And I think that really plagues them, group 3. I really feel like they hate that, because they try so hard to move on, to feel happy without you, but they just can't seem to do it. Like they may do okay, but then suddenly they see your name, or somebody mentions you, or a song comes on the radio that they resonate the lyrics with, or anything. repeating numbers or seeing like your birth date or something, or they just can't seem to get you off their mind. Group 3, they can't. And I think this is also in part due to the confusion that they feel, because confusion can then border into obsession, because we don't tend to be obsessed about things or people that we understand. We don't feel the need to obsess if we know the outcome. And so, because this person is confused, I think they're confused about how you feel as well. Like, they're very unsure. Like, you may be like, oh, there's no way, I was so obvious about how much I like them or whatever. But it may be the way that you acted afterwards. Could be. But this person is very unstable in this. They have some deep insecurities there. I do feel they've come a long way and they have evolved. They've worked hard on themselves and they're continuing to do so. But, there's still this kind of trapped little child inside that is terrified of being left and terrified of being hurt again. And I just feel like at times they're so scared. They're scared to listen. They're scared to listen to that little child. And they just bury it. They run away. Okay, but it's, the confusion about where you are. It only takes one step or one misstep for them to feel like they're off the rails. Okay, and it may be because they've seen you level up. That affects them too, because they're like, well, how come you're so good without me? Why am I crumbling now, So anyway, there it is. There it is, group number 3. I really do hope that this resonated with you. And please do feel free to let me know in the comments below if this does resonate. And if you'd like to book a custom reading with me, the link is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day, group 3. Take good care.